gonna tell you, in the field that she's kicking butt in, I'm gonna ask you, would you challenge this lady to what she does?
Sure.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Initially, martial arts was just an outlet for my anger. Hey! But over time, the spirituality and the discipline changed me as a person, and it put me on the right track.
Well, today we're talking about fearless females of every single age, and I'm surrounded by a whole audience full of fearless females, especially these three right here, I'm telling you, no question. And my next guest went down a very rocky road to success. And Patrick, before we take a look at the tape, I said at the end of the segment, I wanted you to challenge this lady. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm letting you off the hook. This one right here, watch. This is the reason why you wanna leave her alone. Take a look.
When I was a little girl, I thought I had the perfect life. I was a cheerleader, and my dad was a football coach, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom. We were a very close-knit family, and I was very happy. When my parents got divorced, my entire world fell apart. I was angry, and I allowed myself to go down the wrong path. I already started smoking cigarettes, and I was experimenting with different drugs, and I started, dressing different. I got in a ton of fights, and I just fought all the time. I was mean to people, and I would fight guys on the streets. That was my release. Hey! Initially, martial arts was just an outlet for my anger. Hey! But over time, the spirituality and the discipline changed me as a person, and it put me on the right track. I've only lost one match, and I dare any girl to step in the ring with me. It's been said that I'm the reigning queen of mixed martial arts.
Debbie Purcell is a world-class fighter.
She's a world-class athlete, a world-class fighter, no doubt.
Please welcome a mixed martial artist phenomena. Please welcome Debbie to the show.
Nice to meet you.
Please have a seat. Sit down for a second, because I think people are sitting there and looking at the screen. I saw them looking at the screen like this. Like, I'm stunned because I don't think people believe that women are doing this sport. And you're not getting the same amount of hype, but the skills are definitely the same.
Correct.
Let's back up and talk to her. Tell everybody exactly why you even started this.
I kind of started when my parents got divorced, I think, and I was insecure, and I had a self-esteem problem, and I was fighting a lot. And when I originally got into martial arts, it was to be cool, so everybody would think I was tough, and to put that persona on. And then it changed from there. It gave me a new life. I mean, it really taught me about humility. I had to learn how to love my body and care about myself.
And before you learned that, though, most of what you were doing in martial arts was just really trying to figure out how to fight better.
Oh, yes,
when
absolutely.
you were picking on people.
Yes, I was a bully.
And you were like, look at this little girl, but you were a full-fledged bully. See, that upset you when I just said that to you, didn't it?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. I mean...
I know, but you know what? Think about it right now, because honestly, at a time, I can't tell you how important I think you are to be here. Because think about all the little girls that are in our society right now that are acting out, whether or not they're doing whatever they can stop it.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's not just through martial arts, it's finding that peace to yourself.
I mean, that's what it takes, and I've been fortunate for that. So.
See, God, there are some guys who think that, women should just be at home. Before you even came out here, I asked Patrick, I said, would you challenge? I can't let that happen, because, dude, she'd kill you.
I don't have any problem with self-defense. That's fine.
But it's not self-defense. What I'm a professional MMA fighter, and I'm also a professional assistant coach for a predominantly all-male team. I'm the only female in the league, so if I wasn't given that opportunity, I wouldn't have that job position.
Kids?
No.
Got a boyfriend?
I have a boyfriend.
Wait, I'm going back to that. I roll over to their house, I'm worried about a gun. I come in your house, I'm worried about I didn't do something right. I'll be back right after this, and you'll see her exercising. the time she was a little girl, Debbie knew how to fight, and she didn't care if her opponent was a male or a female. Didn't care, male or female. Now we're going to take you inside of the ring as Debbie battles one of the men she's taking on. Take a look at this.
Being a mixed martial artist takes dedication. When preparing for a fight, I train 6 times a day, twice a day, for 5 hours a day. I train hard, but I don't spar with other women, I spar with men.
Please welcome Debbie's boyfriend Adam to the show. Adam, how you doing, buddy?
All right.
My goodness, are you kidding me? First off, do you get in the ring and let her and train with her from time to time?
No.
You don't not being trained, just help her train?
Keep my line. I don't cross it.
You don't cross the line.
No. It's funny because something happened out in L.A. where we were driving. I cut off a bike by accident, and he's like, "Pull over, pull over." And my friends are saying, "You should pull over and let Deb get out of the car."
No kidding.
You don't even have to get out.
Now, are you afraid for her though? I mean, honestly,
No.
I'm watching her. No.
No. In what she does, not at all.
Wait, okay, tomorrow, next Saturday, she's got a fight. Let's say it's coming up. Got a big fight coming up, and you know it's against some girl that's don't you sit back and go, baby?
No.
No.
Let me. You have to understand what Deb does. Deb is, without a doubt, the absolute greatest female fighter that's ever walked this planet. No question, no doubt about it. I would never sweat it.
I can tell you
nothing.
just a little bit of tape I've seen. I wouldn't even hold the pads for you, girlfriend. I might hold your. I hold the water. I hold the water bottle. Are you kidding me? I mean, dusting off your head. Yeah. But what? Yeah, look, one of the things that you're known for, and it's one of the best things you do. It's called this King of the Cage competition. Tell us about that first. What is King of the Cage competition?
It is. There's the UFC, and then the King of the Cage at the time is pretty much the next step below that. So it's one of the organizations that women weren't allowed to fight in. And I begged the owner for years, please let me fight, please, because I knew it would kind of help grow the sport for women and would be able to fight in bigger shows. So that being said, he said no continuously, and when he finally agreed, I knew it was groundbreaking, because if it went over well, it would open up the doors for a lot of other women. I'm big on that. I want to help the other women. I don't want this just to be all about me. Ever since I've started, like I said, martial arts has saved my life. I mean, it really has. It's done amazing things for me, and I want to be able to give that back. So it's really important to me.
And you are already doing so, girlfriend. Give it back. I'm going to take a break.